Baby, take a slow walk. Step into my bedroom. Let me do what I wanna do. It's all between me and you. Baby, keep your heels on. Step into my bedroom. Let me do what I wanna do. It's all between me and you.
Well, tonight will be your night. I hope you're ready for this. If you're loving what you know you like, I know you cannot resist. No tenderness, you're the first on top of the list. We get them no filler, no other girl can get caught in the kiss. No, make me can't deny it, girl, you make me feel so fine. Especially the way you touch me, it's a blow mine. It pain me hard when you come home to the poor time. Cause me can't get to see you more times because of time.
Baby, take a slow walk. Step into my bedroom. Let me do what I wanna do. It's all between me and you. Baby, keep your heels on. Step into my bedroom. Let me do what I wanna do. It's all between me and you.
Baby girl, I got something I'ma say to you. The way you keep it real, that's why I'ma stay with you. This feeling that I feel is how I know this is for real. So girl, you know the deal, come on, let's get this sign and seal. Forever together, with this love that we treasure. We make it through anything, no matter the storm or the weather. She don't love me for my cheddar, she love me so much better. We like birds of a feather, that's why I'ma go get her and tell her.
Baby, take a slow walk. Step into my bedroom. Let me do what I wanna do. It's all between me and you. Baby, keep your heels on. Step into my bedroom. Let me do what I wanna do. It's all between me and you. OMG, I hope this is not a dream. I wanna love you down. That's the way I feel. Don't turn off the light. You're too beautiful for the dark. Don't need to rush. Tonight is the night. Baby, take a slow walk. Step into my bedroom. Let me do what I wanna do.
They call him Apple J 96.1 on Apple J for you. Welcome to the show. This is indeed different style for the Dudley Thompson show 96.1 on the FM dial.
It's all between me and you. Baby, take a slow walk. Step into my bedroom. Let me do what I wanna do. It's all between me and you. Baby, keep your heels on. Step into my bedroom. Let me do what I wanna do. It's all between me and you.
Whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong, whether I find a place in this world or never belong, I've gotta be me. I've gotta be me. What can I be but what I am? I wanna live, Lord, that baby survive. And I won't give up the stream of life that keeps me alive. I gotta be me. I gotta be me. The dream that I see that makes me what I am. That far away prize, a world of success is waiting for me. If I give it a go, I won't settle down, settle for less. Just as long as there's a chance that I can have it all, I'll do it alone. That's how it must be. I can't be right for someone else if I'm not right for me. I've gotta be free. I've gotta be free. What can I be but what I am? I know it alone. That's how it must be. I can't be right for someone else if I'm not right for me. I gotta be free. I've gotta be free. David to try to do it or die. I've gotta be me. Gotta be me. What can I be but what I am? Said I gotta be free. I've gotta be free. Daring to try to do it or die. Gotta be free. Gotta be free. What can I be but what I am?
Send me back home.
And we call him Paul Hamilton. Welcome, Cupid by Paul Hamilton. Cupid by Paul Hamilton. For here we go.
Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart for me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. Now, I don't mean to bother, but I'm in distress. There is danger of me losing all of my happiness. For I love a girl who doesn't know I exist. And this you can fix. So, Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart for me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. Cupid, if your aura make a love strong for me, I promise I will love her until eternity. I know between the two of us, her heart we can steal. Help me if you will. So, Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart for me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. Now, I don't mean to ballet, but I'm in distress. There's danger of me losing all of my happiness. For I love a girl who doesn't know I exist. And this you can fix. So, Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart for me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. Send her back home. Send her back home.
man, they call him Paul Hamilton there for you. Up next, it's a big What's the Verdict, where there are three songs inside today's grill. The songs on the grill are, we have one called Adore You by Melody. We also have Hands No Clean by General GT, a past winner. And also Arise by Horace Martin are the three songs inside today's grill for What's the Verdict. But in the meantime, before we go to the verdict, something from another past winner. And we call him Leroy Sibbles. Yeah, man, Leroy Sibbles there for you inside the show.
Everybody claims that they want the best things.
They call it Harry Hippie by Leroy Sibbles. Harry Hippie, Leroy Sibbles.
Everybody claims that they want the best things out of life. But not everyone wanna go through the toils, right? Like this particular fellow walks around all day long singing. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Harry Hippie lies asleep in the shade. Life don't bug him, cause he think he's got it made. He never worries about nothing in particular. Ooh, we might even sell free press on some shit. I like to help my man when he's down, but I can't help him much when he's sleeping on the ground. Like a bottle of water, Harry just flows through life. He just walks around all day long singing. Sha-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, sha-na-na-na-na. Oh, yeah. Mary Hippie, she's Harry's lady. Fandango spinnings just to feed Harry's baby. She can let out a story so incredible. Man, you wanna help her take the food home and put it on her table. I like to help a man when he's down, but I can't help you, Harry, if you wanna sleep on the ground. Sorry, Harry, you're too much weight to carry around. But he still walks around all day long singing. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. Street child, tell me where will you be going? When old man winter gets his horn and start blowing, will you hang around early or hit a ride on the freeway with an old familiar face in a new place? I'd like to help a man when he's down, but I can't help him much if he's somewhere out of town. Sorry, Harry, think I'm gonna put you down. He keeps on singing the song. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na. Will somebody help me sing this song? Beautiful woman, it's you I'm talking to, girl.
They call him Elton Erlington. Right, star winners about 2 years ago or 3 years.
Smile again for me, my darling. So continue being as sweet as you are.
Stand by for What's the Verdict.
Perfectly made so to be my darling. Flawless, adorable. When I look at you, I see you with the rest of my life. So will you marry me forever, my oh baby? You are everything that I pray for. My choice is to make you mine. Woman, I never leave your side. There is nothing I love more than a natural, beautiful woman. There is nothing I want more than to be spending my life with you. There is nothing I love more than a natural, beautiful woman. There is nothing I want more than to be spending my life with you. I found my happiness when I found you. I love you, my lady. Beautiful woman, beautiful woman. Beautiful woman, beautiful woman. So beautiful. I love the wiggle in your walk and the giggle in your talk. So attractive. Come here, come here, give on me, take it, let me dance in your heart. I'm so defenseless, and I who could have known an angel would be found on earth, possessing all these gorgeous features. Ooh, what a lady! I'm talking about those marvelous eyes, those luscious lips, adding to your charming smile that I ain't strong enough to resist. There is nothing I love more than a natural, beautiful woman. There is nothing I want more than to be spending my life with you. There is nothing I love more than a natural, beautiful woman. There is nothing I want more than to spend my life with you. I found my happiness when I found you. I love you, my lady. Beautiful woman, beautiful woman. Beautiful woman, beautiful woman. So beautiful. Nothing I love more than a natural, beautiful woman. There is nothing I want more than to be spending my life with you. There is nothing I love more than a natural, beautiful woman. There is nothing I want more than to be spending my life with you. There is nothing I love more, baby, than to spend my life with you. Nothing I want more than to have you in my life. You beautiful woman, so beautiful.
We'll take a pause for the cause. When you come back, it'll be time for What's the Verdict.
Took off and come back.
Have called Tanquest. Tanquest is a combination of herbs and fruit extracts to produce a juice that will remove toxins and pathogens from the body and build your immune system. Tanquest is antifungal, antiviral, and antibacterial. Tanquest will convert the body's pH from acidic to alkaline. Tanquest will destroy free radicals, making you stronger for longer. Get your supply today from Havco Herbs and Extracts. Call them today at 540-8871.
Child deserve protection. Proper parenting, that's a part of the plan. Educate them about the right from wrong. Don't beat them, put on the belt, yeah, man. Talk openly to your child about safety. I be a thing that one in the country of lately. If I them alone, don't make them go places. Teach them to run away from danger. Don't face it. That's right. Protect the children, please. You know what's in a bruise for them knees. No, protect the children, please. Especially in times like these. Why? Protect the children, please. Make them bloom like flowers and trees. Why? Protect the them please. Bullying need to stop. Corporate punishment that need to stop. Beating a whip pot that need to stop. No let them alone and when the grill lock. Marine, the child care protection act. Best interest and safety them have that lock. Family support them will help with that.
A message from the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA.
All right, and welcome now to the first feature we call What's the Verdict here inside Rose 96.1 FM, the Dudley Thompson Show. And there are three songs inside today's grill. The first song on the grill is one from the man called Melody, one called Adore You. The second song inside today's grill, the one called Hands No Clean by General GT. And the third song inside today's grill is one called Arise by Horace Martin. And welcome our first time viewers and show first time listeners to the program. And again, you want to be a part of the program, you can give your verdict on the three songs. You can call it at 372-8446. That's a 372-8446 to go live on air. You can also text on our live stream here on YouTube, WDT Media TV. And you can also WhatsApp to 376-8418. And again, it's not about voting for one song. It's about giving a verdict on all the three songs. And the rule is, listen to three songs carefully. And the one you like, your verdict, it can be big tune. One you think is just an okay song, you say average tune. And the one you don't like, you think is no good, you just say lame tune. So it's not about voting for one song. It's about giving a verdict on all the three songs. All right, so the first one on the grill, and it's from the man called Melody, one called Adore You. And this one is the first one inside today's grill there for you. There's some technical itches earlier, power cut and thing. So we're kind of low key here inside today's show. All right, so the first one on the grill for you now, Melody, one called Adore You, the first song inside today's grill. and that was the first song there inside today's grill there for you. And welcome our viewers around the world, especially in Germany and also in entire Europe and also in South America. Welcome to the show. All right, the first one on the grill heard there, and it came there from the brother, and we call the Melody. One there entitled Adore You. That was the first song inside today's grill. All right, and now we go to the second song inside today's grill, and it comes to you from the brother. We call him General GT. One called Hands Not Clean by General GT. And this one is the second song for you inside today's grill. General GT, Hands Not Clean. Here we go with this one.
Power say we not preach no war. That we are deal with start. Send this class to all people. Check this. That one your name why? Why? I say why? Why? Say from the mans them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not go make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's gone for board. Them the kind of thing me no want hear no more. Them mans them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not go make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's gone for board. Them the thing me no want hear no more. A long time me tell them step in power seat. No corners of the earth, that's how you have to reach. Too much war a going down in the Middle East. Them turn the people in a monster, say lion and base. Say why them get up and study every day. Them not think about life, them not deal with liberty. Them only thinking about them nuclear bombs and rare. But according to them work, I saw them get paid. So leave them to time and them judgment there. Tell them to stop lead the youth, them astray. Look how much innocent life with them slave cover half Jaja earth. With them blood stain every day. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's gun for bore. Them thing me no want hear no more. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's gun for bore. Them the thing me no want hear no more. When them a go sister judge a coming is near and up sign and wonders a showing at the air. Wicked Babylon a go like them gun show round here. I take no either when the signs them clear. I go like the Almighty judge them no fear. Every day them get up, so them a send check and they eat it up between Iran and US. Right I know them have the whole world under check. Carol War here not one with no step. We don't know the minute, we say neither the hour. A innocent life them come for the bower. I just them nuclear bombs, me see them a charge a boy. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's call for war. Them the kind of thing me no want hear no more. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's call for war. Them the thing me no want hear no more. Russia, Iran, Israel, America, a nuclear power when me see them a chija. Me tell them straight up that's not the answer. Them a use trade war to mash up China. Listen keenly, love is the answer. That when it goes out to all world leader, it no matter which part of the world you come from. Listen keenly, not to the general song. Mr. Feel like up on the gunshot. Right now, Mr. Like up on the gunshot. Me want the killing and the murder and brutality to stop. So lock up on the gunshot. Watch me now. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's call for war. Them the kind of thing me no want hear no more. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's call for war. Them the thing me no want hear no more. A long time me tell them the general see four corners of the earth. That's how you have to reach. Too much war a going down in the Middle East. Them turn the people in a monster, say lion and base. Why them get up and study every day? They not think about life, they not deal with liberty. Them only thinking about them nuclear bombs and rare. But according to them words, I saw them get paid. Leave them to time and them judgment there. Tell them to stop lead the youths, them a share. Look how much innocent life when them slave cover after the earth. With them blood stain every day. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun ban, no man's called for war. Them the kind of thing.
Yeah, man, and that was the second song inside today's grill. And it's from the man called General GT, one called Hans Ducklin. The third song inside the grill. Apparently the third song is that reading inside the CD player. So I have to go now to a substitute song. So the third song inside the grill was supposed to be this one, Arise by Horace Martin. But for some particular reason, This just not reading inside the turntable at all, the CD player at all. So we're gonna see if we can a second attempt to get this one to read inside the CD player. Or if we don't read this time around, we have to go now to a substitute song for this one. And then we carry over the early votes to this one. All right, now the 60.1 it again. You heard two songs so far, and the one you like, you vote big tune, and the one you think it's an okay song, you vote average. You think it's no good, you vote lame tune, and that's how it goes so far. All right, so we're going now to substitute the third song inside today's grill. All right, we'll take a pause for the cause and come back with a third song inside the grill. Here we go.
Roots FM, Roots FM, Roots FM. Roots FM present their first annual retro party flashback. Reggae meets soul. Friday, December 6, 2019 at Purpose Place, South Avenue, Kingston 5.
New style, and style can't spoil.
Music Party, Roots FM, Roots Jump. Music Film, Bailey Boy, DJ Barney, DJ Vaughn, Isotron, Tennessee, DJ Darren, and many more. Admission, $1,000 pre-sold and 12 minutes at the gate. Remember, after work, after drunk, come and party with us.
Curfew place.
Actually, me nah lie, you know. I go down a Zinkling, go do my homework one day, and the place nice, you know.
Johnny, I want it one.
The place have AC, the homework print real good, especially the picture them.
What? Like me have to go check out down a Zinkling.
Zinklink Internet Cafe, located at 1 Mahou Drive, on the grounds of the
Yes,
Master
Miss
C
Funk, I'm
community,
better now.
offers a wide range of services including typing, research assistance, printing, photocopying, and visa application assistance. You can also email your printing job to us at zinklinkcafe@gmail.com. All you have to do is come, pay, and collect. Opening hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Fridays, and 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. That's Zinklink Internet Cafe.
And that's how we are link.
All right, and we go to the substitute song inside the show, Upper Dapper. Yeah, man, and one called Teeth and Tongue by Upper Dapper. The third song inside today's grill, the substitute song, because the third song is our Upper Dapper, Teeth and Tongue. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't talk in many things, you know. And sometimes, you know, woman and thing, a boyfriend and girlfriend get tangled up in certain argument and thing, you know. And family get confused, you know, about what. And the big bad apple, I tell them from my heart, you know, tell them, you know, apple. Yeah, and the big bad apple, you know, I tell them, you know, hey, Jabidan, I tell them something, you know. Yo, sit and tell me sometimes, girl, we can talk things over. We can talk things over. We can talk things over. Yeah, sit and tell me sometimes, girl. We can talk things over. We can talk things over. We can talk things over. Yeah, me now make me a mash up in the life, none at all. I know we first and quarrel, we can talk things over. They don't want me sing and live up in no time, none at all. What you trying to get, I no one put no sand. We can talk things over. We can talk things over. We can talk things over. Sit and tell me sometimes, girl. We can talk things over. We can talk things over, yeah. United we stand, girl, divided we fall. They don't want to see me, I live up in no town, none at all. But united we stand, girl, divided we fall. We can talk things over. Just come over, girl, maybe hug and caress you. And kiss you and caress you and hug you up tight. We can talk things over. We can talk things over. Bird like a feather, me say fly together. Bird like a feather, me say fly together. We can talk things over. We can talk things over. Bird like a feather, me say fly together. I know we fuss and quarrel every day. Let's come over, girl, we can talk things over. We can talk things over. We can talk things over. Yo, in every relationship, you have ups and downs in relationship, you know.
And love conquer everything in every relationship, you know. We don't have to fuss and fight, you know. We can talk things over. Burn like a feather, fly together. And love we quarrel and fuss. Come over, baby. We can talk things over. We don't have to stab up each other and make police come and arrest and we can talk things over. We can talk things over.
Yeah, man, the voice of Appa Dappa. Have you heard all the three songs so far? So we'll take a pause for the calls and come back and take your songs, take your votes after this quick commercial timeout. And it's 96.1 on this your FM dial. Take a pause and correct back there to you. This is indeed What's the Verdict.
Quest is a combination of herbs and fruit extracts to produce a juice that will remove toxins and pathogens from the body and build your immune system. Tanquest is antifungal, antiviral, and antibacterial. Tanquest will convert the body's pH from acidic to alkaline. Tanquest will destroy free radicals, making you stronger for longer. Get your supply today from Havco Herbs and Extracts. Call them today at 540-8871.
Every child deserve protection. Proper parenting, that's a part of the plan. Educate them about the right and wrong. Don't beat them, put down the belt, yeah, man. Talk openly to your child about safety. I be a thing that one in the country of lately. If I them alone, don't make them go places. Teach them to run away from danger. Don't face it. That's right. Protect the children, please. Me no want see no bruise for them knees. No, protect the children, please. Especially in times like these. Why? Protect the children, please. May them bloom like flowers and trees. Why? Protect the children, please. Me a beg no. Protect the children, please. Bullying need to stop. Corporate punishment that need to stop. Beating a whip pot that need to stop. No let them alone and when the grill lock. But read the Child Care Protection Act. Best interest of safety them have that lock. Family support them will help with that.
A message from the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA.
All right, it's 96.1 on the FM dial. And we'll take your telephone calls and your votes now at 376-8418. And that's 376-8418. You heard all the three songs so far in the side of the verdict. All right, take your telephone calls and your vote, and also you can also vote live on stream as well. And welcome those over there in Europe as well, Germany especially. Log on to the show right now all over. All right, it's 96.1. It's What's the Verdict, 96.1 on this your FM dial. And the number again to call to vote live on air, it's 372-8446. That's 372-8446. Or can WhatsApp, or if one come here from Miss Fung, I'm saying the first one is average, second song is that first one is average, Miss Fung said the first one average, second song big, and the third song is no. Get back Miss Fung, their vote again. Just flash off screen a short while ago. Miss Fung said the first one lame, second song average, and the third song big. All right, there Miss Fung over there in London. All right, 96 on the FM dial. All right, Miss Funk in London. First one is lame, second song average, and the third song big. Thanks to you for your vote, Miss Funk over there in London. All right, it's 96.1 on your FM dial. All right, let's now go now to our, let's see what our WhatsApp persons are saying right now. And also they can vote live on air at 372-8446. That's a 372-8446. All right, 96.1 on this your FM dial. All right. 96.1 on this your FM dial. 96 here. Oh, 0.1. All right, let's see now. All right. Let's see who is here right now. I'm not sure who is this, but they're saying because if your number is a 440, they're saying average, big average. All right. So when they're saying average, big average. All right, 96 on the FM, the average, big average. They are there for you. All right, 96. on the FM bio. All right. 3768418 right there and then. I want to come there from Lana. Mm-hmm. Lana is saying average. First one average, second song big, third song average. And Lana and Karen is saying the first one is big, second song is big, third song lame. Wow. All right, let's give it off here. We went on the road earlier in Olympic Way. I got some off here feedback. Don saying the first one average, second song big, third song average. Angie saying the first one average, second song no, the first one big, second song big, third song average. And Dion said the first one average, second song big, third song average. Angela saying the first one average, second song big, third song average. And Pretty saying the first one average, second song big, third song average. We have Mark of Olympic Way saying the first two songs are big, third song average. We have Owen saying the first one average, second song big, third song average. Miss Chin saying the first one average, second song big, third song lame. We have Miss Fung from England saying the first one lame, second song big, third song average. We have three other voters here saying the first one average, second song big, third song average, and the other one first one average, second song big, third song average. And the third voter saying the first one is big, second song big, and the third song is a lame tune. All right, 96. We get in a live live telephone, no live votes. Because we have a power cut earlier, so you'll get in maybe the person's TV are still off. They get a power cut earlier. They get in a live vote. All right, now you can still WhatsApp. Take about 2 more votes. You can still WhatsApp 2376-8418. Text our WhatsApp 2376-8418. I didn't get anything there from. Still can WhatsApp 2376-8418 and see. Let's see who is in. Let's check on the group now. Let's go inside the group. Let's see if anybody voted inside the group. All right, 960.1. All right. I got another vote coming on screen here. I'm not sure another vote here on screen. No, Miss Funk is saying second song is second song average. And that's what Miss Funk is saying. Let's Miss Funk is correcting our vote. Let's see now. She said no, the second song average, third song big. Yes, Miss Funk. Yeah. I said second song. First one is yes, second song average. Yeah, the third song big. Yes. That's Miss Funk vote. Second song average and the third song big. Yes, Miss Funk, we have your vote correctly. I might say it wrong, but it's here. This down here recorded correctly, Miss Funk. All right, from London. All right, 96 on this FM dial. And it is indeed 376-8418 and 376-8418 there and then. And that's how we look at the thing right now. All right, I think without up on 7 o'clock now. I think without a doubt we can declare our winner right now for this week's What's the Verdict based on the prelim count so far. And it looks as though it's General GT again. Another win for him inside What's the Verdict. And before we go to look like it's General GT again inside the verdict. All right, one in General GT again. One entitled. Song here is entitled "Hands Not Clean." About look like General GT. Hands Not Clean. Looks as though this particular song has been voted the big song inside the show. Hands Not Clean by General GT, and you voted this song as the big song inside What's the Verdict. Hand Not Clean by General GT.
I see them coming from afar. Twin power, so we not preach no war. Rock we are deal with start. Send this class to all people, check this. That one your name why? Why? I say why? Why? Say from the mans them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's gun for board. Them the kind of thing me no want hear no more. Them mans them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's gun for board. Them the thing me no want hear no more. A long time me tell them step in power seat. Four corners of the earth, a song you have to reach. Too much war a going down in the Middle East. Them turn the people in a monsters, the lion and beast. So why them get up and study every day? Them not think about life, them not deal with liberty. Them only thinking about them nuclear bombs and ray. But according to them work, I saw them get paid. So leave them to time and them judgment day. Tell them to stop lead the youth, them astray. Look how much innocent life with them slave over half the earth. With them blood stain every day. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's gun for bore. Them the kind of thing me no want hear no more. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's gun for bore. Them the thing me no want hear no more. When them a go sister judge a coming is near and up sign and wonders a showing at the air. Wicked Babylon a go on let them dance show round here. I take no either when the signs them clear. I go on like the Almighty judge them no fear. Every day them get up, so them a send check that they eat it up between Iran and US. Right I know them have the whole world on the check. Carol War key and a phone with no step. We don't know the minute, we say neither the hour. A innocent life them come to the bower. I just them nuclear bombs, we see them a check. Boy, them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bomb, no man's skull for board. Them the kind of thing me no want hear no more. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bomb, no man's skull for board. Them the thing me no want hear no more. Russia, Iran, Israel, America, a nuclear power when me see them a trigger. Me tell them straight up that's not the answer. Them a use trade war to mash up China. Listen keenly, love is the answer. That when you goes out to all her leader, no matter which part of the world you come from. Listen keenly, not to the general song. Mr. Fill up on no gun shop. Right now, Mr. Lock up on no gun shop. Me want the killing and the murder and brutality to stop. So lock up on no gun shop. Watch me now. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's skull for bore. Them the kind of thing me no want hear no more. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bang, no man's skull for bore. Them the thing me no want hear no more. A long time me tell them the general say four corners of the earth. That song you have to reach. Too much war a going down in the Middle East. And turn the people in a monsters, the lion and beast. War them get up and study every day. Them not think about life, them not deal with liberty. Them only thinking about them nuclear bombs and ray. But according to them works, I saw them get paid. Leave them to time and them judgment day. Tell them to stop lead the youths, them astray. Look how much innocent life with them slave cover after the earth. With them blood stain every day. Them hands them no clean, them heart it no pure. Them just not gonna make it to cross the seashore. No come tell me about no gun bomb, no man's gun before. Them the kind of thing.
Yeah, man, the big song inside today's What's the Verdict? One entitled by the man called General GT there for you. One called Hands Not Clean by General GT. And he voted this song as the big song inside the show. We'll take a pause before the calls and come back with the feature we call a Sports Spectrum 96.1 on this year FM. That here we go. Time now for Sports Spectrum. Brought to you, of course, by
pharmaceutical needs and much more, go to 3 Miles Pharmacy at shops the 3 and 4 3 Miles Plaza, and they're located at 176 Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11. Or you can call 758-6645. That's 3 Miles Pharmacy. They're willing to go the extra mile just for you.
The big album, The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends, now available, featuring Paul Hamilton.
Oh, baby, baby, so wild world.
Admiral Tess.
I was glad.
Wotan Warrior.
Time has come.
Sam Buttercup.
As close as I can.
Upton James.
Girl of my dream, where are you?
Michael Rutherford.
Jamaica nice, it feels like paradise.
And Proactive.
Bang to bang,
The ultimate Paul Hamilton and friends. Get your copies now.
Count on you. Say on a first night party.
Distributed by VP Records. Just call 954-966-4744. Check out this EP by upcoming artist Nobleton, entitled Word Song.
What we do to make the world go round, yeah.
Word Sound and Power.
Word, sound, and power. Every minute, every hour.
More love.
More love.
Spoken word and more. For bookings, you can call 530-3682. Distributed by Zoja on the Bright Star Entertainment label. That Word Sound, the big EP by Nobleton. Get your copies now.
All right, and welcome now to the feature we call your Sports Spectrum, and it's 96.1 on the FM. Look at there to Miss Ennis. Yeah, man, Miss Ennis here, long time she don't vote. Jackie Ennis. All right, Jackie Ennis, you can feel to be a part of Sports Spectrum. Give us your thoughts here. There's a big race in Jamaica that ran off earlier today. It's called the Diamond Mile. It's the richest race horse in the entire Caribbean. The purse money of, I think, is about 5 million Jamaican dollars purse money for this event. And again, it was won by the queen of local racing, the horse called She's a Manita. Yes, She's a Manita. And despite the touting of Stranger Danger, the unbeaten imported colt Stranger Danger, and she's been touted to lower the colors of the local bred She's a Manita, but she won by all of 8 lengths. It's a common canter. And again, the older she gets, is the better she run. Like some wine, the older the better the taste. Yeah, man, She's a Manita. She's the queen. Like how Shelley Fraser Price is the queen of world sprinting. She's a Manita is the queen of horse racing that came on a spark. 5-year-old mare. And the older she gets, the better she runs. Destroyed the field today. Yeah, man, GT Legacy. Yeah, man, bless up GT. All right, GT did a verdict winner, and he says the message here via, and he said GT saying he want to say thanks to all the voters for the song Hands Up Clean. Bless up GT. Yeah, man, I want to say thanks here to all the voters who voted there for his songs Hands Up Clean. You heard a short while ago that came out on top inside What's the Verdict. I will give that song later on. Again, it said it's from before we end the show. But now we're going into the feature we call Sports Spectrum. And for those who are racers fans, how would you compare She's a Manita with the past great horses of yesteryear? Is she the best horse ever? Grace came on a spark. So she come and say the best filly or the best horse in general. How would you compare she with horse like Legal Light? Yeah, man. Terremoto. Royal Dad didn't really excel as a grade 1 horse. At top, life was cut short because he died in 1982, I think. He died on the track after he won on a jockey Neville Anderson. But how would you rate She's a Manita against the greats of the greats? Yeah, fillies like Kaz Hoche in Jamaica. And Legal Light, for many, is the best ever horse that ever run that came on a spark. And which She's a Manita winning every single thing in his career. Triple Crown winner, 3-time Super Stakes winner, now 3-time Diamond Mile winner, Governor General Stakes winner. She has won every single event at Cayman Spark. She's a Manita. And she could go down. She have about 20. She have now 27 wins from about 28. So she have 25 wins from about 28 starts. Legal Light retired with 27 wins from 54 starts. But right now, I think She's a Manita is now eclipsing Legal Light as the best ever at Cayman Spark. Horse like Smasher. Yeah, man, Rika. And the Lou family, Hello Poo, Chilo, Hello Poo. Yeah, man, the Lou. And the great Sir Howard. Terry Motors, I said to you earlier. If you go back, you have Harley Quinn. You have Copper Tea. Rumpel still skin. But right now, I don't think any of those horses. No, people might say that in those days you had more horses in grade one, which is true. But now in Jamaica, you have less true grade of horse in Jamaica. And we just lost one. All right, this legacy, I think she's a champion horse without any doubt. All right, that coming from General GT said it is she's a champion horse without any doubt. Yeah, man, she's a manita. But some may argue that um, compared now to then, and Jamaica has less greater horses. Like no, like for instance, now you have about 4 or 3. She's a manita, and and sadly we have just lost a top horse in Jamaica last week. We have lost Big Daddy Cool. Yes, sadly he collapsed and died after a workout. I think it was one day last week. Big Daddy Cool, so we lost Big Daddy Cool is now Will in charge, and she's a manita. Are the only true Jamaican grade on horses in Jamaica now. She's a manita and Will in charge. And the sad thing though, the Derby winners are not coming to the fore as we expect. This year's Triple Crown winner can hardly win a race in Grade 1 company. And before that, we have Jones Strike, who struggled for the past 3 years. The Derby winners are struggling to make an impact against older horses. But she's a manita, a Triple Crown winner, and now the top horse in the entire Jamaica. So we're hoping, so I say the champion of all champions, she's a manita, and without a doubt, she is truly the best in the entire Jamaica, and could go down as the best horse in local race. Legal Light won the Super Stakes in 1978. The very first Super Stakes in Jamaica was won by Legal Light in 1978, and he came back and won again in 1980. And he also won the race like the Government General Stakes and lots of stake races. You have Mentor Maid, was an upset winner in the Super Stakes, beating Legal Light some years ago. And you have some horses that have come good at a time, but right now, the consistency of She's a Manita is just second to none. Very consistent. And this horse winning from 6 furlong up to 12 furlong. So it's a sprinter stayer. So right now we can say that we're coming in an era where we're seeing top performances. Right now, for the past, we have witnessed the very best sprinter on the planet, male in Usain Bolt, without a doubt. And we have also witnessed in our lifetime some of the best female sprinters on earth, like Shelley and Fraser Price and VC Campbell Brown. And now we're seeing one of the best ever Jamaican horse race in She's a Manita. What else can you ask for? We have seen the best in our lifetime. We have heard about some greats. We have heard about past greats. But to see them in your lifetime is a bonus. When I was a kid going to primary school, I used to see on TV Muhammad Ali. I can remember 1974 when Ali beat Fraser in Zaire. we were kids back then. We were actually taught betting. Some say, boy, some say Foreman, so some say Muhammad Ali. So if you call him that, there is Muhammad Ali. And I was okay man named Muhammad Ali. And Foreman was the power puncher. And Ali was the aging champion then. And then now Foreman was the favorite. Ali was back from after the draft refusal, lost his title, in prison, come back and then get the title. And that was one of the best fight then. It was dubbed the killer, like the thriller in Manila. Yeah, we heard about some great moments in sports. And before Usain Bolt, we had Carl Lewis, the American. Yes, man. Don't forget Carl Lewis, all right? He won 4 Olympic gold medals in 1984. He won the 100 meters. He won the 200 meters, the long jump, and also a part of the American sprint relay team for Carl Lewis. But there's no world record then. But fast forward now to 2008 with Usain Bolt, 3 Olympic golds and 3 world record, unheard of, unprecedented. Yeah, man. And up until this day, Usain Bolt is the only sprinter on the planet to run the 100 meters below 9.6 seconds. So that puts him apart from everything ever come on the earth as a sprinter, Usain Bolt. What can you say about Cheese Manita? Last year, she had a bad accident last year. You remember what happened last year? When she was kicked inside the starting gate, bolted, declared late on starter in the Gold Cup. And this year, she make amends. Yeah, man, she make amends. All right, I see that Max Funky said, I can remember. She said, I can remember all saw those famous fights live on TV. And my dad was huge boxing fan. Yes, Miss Fong. Yeah, man, those were the huge fights. Back on TV. I can remember watching the likes of Sugar Ray Leonard. Look at they got Sugar Ray Leonard, the great Sugar Ray Leonard, and Tommy Hearns. That was a epic battle. Two times they fought for the middleweight, no, for the welterweight title then. And who can forget Marvin Hagler and Leonard? Wow, what a fight. And don't forget Jamaicans were in there as well. Michael McCollum and Sambo Kalambe. Yeah, man. And who can forget the first Jamaican to win a world title? Michael McCollum beating Sean Mannion about 1984. Yeah, man. 1984, Sean Mannion lost to our Jamaican Michael McCollum, the first time a Jamaican boxer was in the world middleweight, with the middleweight title. I think the belt was a middleweight title back then. First Jamaican. And it was avoided by the bigger names. Leonard said, Sugar Ray said, the reason why he avoided McCollum, I did not know how to beat him. So he avoided McCollum at all costs. Sugar Ray Leonard. In those days, you have welterweight was the king. That those back in the 80s. You have the Hands of Stone, Roberto Duran, who beat Leonard in their first fight. In the rematch, the world famous No Mas. When Duran quit in the ring, said no mas, no mas. In Spanish, English, it means no more. No mas became that catchphrase back then when he stopped fighting against in the rematch with Sugar Leonard. Those were the great fights. Leonard was one of the superstars of that era. Yeah, man. Remember those days on Max Funk. And who can forget the second Jamaican to win the world title was in the boxing. What is that? That was Trevor Berbick won the heavyweight title. And person want to quick to forget how we lost to Mike Tyson. That was an embarrassing loss to Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson really came on well, also outstanding boxer as well. Mike Tyson as a heavyweight champion lit up the boxing world. And then a Jamaican born Lennox Lewis did it as well. Evander the Real Deal Holyfield. And these were classical boxers of the time. All right, so yeah, man. Who can forget all those happenings? And Max Funk, yes, those were days. We not see those days again. Heavyweight boxing is now at an all-time low. Vitaly Klitschko, the champion, but not hearing much buzz around heavyweight boxing like in those days. And right now we're seeing right now the boxing now that we're talking about now is remember Roy Jones Jr. as well. Outstanding boxer as well. And in Jamaica here, we had our own Richard Shrimpy Clark. Remember, lick him Shrimpy. But Shrimpy Clark lost his first world title fight against a guy called Sochitalado from Thailand. Yeah, he lost to that guy. I don't remember the exact year, but he lost to Sochitalado. And Shrimpy Clark was trying to go for and trying to be in the ranks of a Jamaican to win a world title. Simon Brown was also there too as well. Simon Brown. And Lloyd Honeygan, British-born Jamaican, Lloyd Honeygan, were among the Jamaican-born fighters who were world champions back then. So, yes, Jamaica had their fair share of that. But fast forward to now, we are very privileged in Jamaica here to witness the exploits of a Usain Bolt, Shelley and Fraser Price, and Elaine Thompson, who just got married when on Saturday, last Saturday. and some of the outstanding Shell and Fraser Price, told you earlier, Elaine Thompson, and before, and I've like a pet peeve when I come on to these I've seen where Jamaican government and they're building statues for some Jamaican athlete, but I'm wondering, I'm seeing athlete. Yes, I'm even saying I seen her Duran and Trevor Burbick also no longer watching boxing. All right, and Miss Funky saying, and I saw what after the Mike Tyson. Oh, she stopped watching boxing after Mike Tyson. Yes, after Mike Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield ears. That was an exciting time too. Unfortunate to the boxing where Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield ears. And he said Holyfield was keep on elbowing him and doing that, and referee paid no attention. So he had no option. But I mean, that was a bit. I think he was frustrated in that matchup. And remember, we can also forget that matchup when Tyson lost to Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson for the his first loss was to Buster Douglas, and then he won the rematch. Yeah, I think yes. But Tyson's first loss was to Buster Douglas, and Custer Martin really brought Tyson a far way from maybe a troubled kid to become a world champion. And Tyson now is now going around the world as a motivational speaker now around the entire world. So good going there for Mike Tyson. And then, but as I said to you earlier, we are privileged to see some of the best ever sporting exploits now on the earth. We have witnessed 12 years of Usain Bolt. And before Usain Bolt, but I was saying earlier about the Jamaican government, yes. And they are now awarding statues, building statues for some past Jamaican Olympian. But what I'm observing is that the athletes mentioned are those who came in the Bolt era. So far, they've gave it to Usain Bolt, who well deserved. All are well deserved, I must say. Shelley and Fraser Price, VC Campbell Brown, and the last one was VC Campbell about a week ago. And next on the agenda will be Asafa Powell. But the question is, how do you select an athlete Asafa Powell of consistency? You call it the sub 10 king. But remember now, Asafa Powell has ever won an individual title, Olympic or world title. So what merits Asafa to get a statue over, say, Melaine Walker, who are Olympic and world champion at 4 hurdles, and Diane Hemmings was the Olympic champion in 1986. So to understand the rationale, I'm not against Asafa getting a statue, because Asafa done does us proud. He was the person who rekindled the modern spirit in Jamaica, despite the fact that he didn't win an Olympic individual title. But I'm saying, why give Asafa and ignoring Melaine Walker and also Diane Hemmings, and these two are Olympic champions? And what about and there's no mention either of Hilton, who was also was a world champion. Hilton has been consistent over the years. She has been winning silver and bronze consistently, and finally, she became world champion at the 100-meter hurdles. So Hilton, Melaine Walker, and Hemmings deserve statues there along with Asafa. But they also should be there too as well. Because these persons are Olympic and world champions. And they should be among the list. Hopefully, the minister is watching and listening and say that they should be among the list of getting statues. And also too, if not too much, we gave statue to the first ever Olympic champion in track and field. That's Arthur Wint, who won Olympic gold in 1948. But look here now, our first ever world champion in track and field in 1983 was Bertrand Cameron, and no mention of a statue for our first ever track and field world champion, Bert Cameron, who won the 400 meters in 1983. So I don't know if the minister will take note and look at how the reasons for building statues for Olympians and athletes, And I still believe, sorry about that, that Asafa Powell, don't get me wrong now, despite the fact that he's not an Olympic or world individual champion, I do believe that based on the fact that he has put Jamaica, he has replaced Jamaica on the map in sprinting after a lot of many years. He was the first modern, not the first modern based local sprinter to prove that to show that he's a world is world material. And they said in other program that Jamaica's first ever local based world class sprinter was GC Foster. All right, so but Asafa was the first in the modern time to be a world class sprinter based locally, and he did himself proud. But only thing with him though, he didn't win an individual Olympic title. Herb McKellar didn't win in either. Herb McKellar is also outstanding, but was lacking in his catalog was an individual title. He won really a gold medal in 1952, but didn't win an individual medal. So just like Asaf, outstanding sprinter, but just failed to win an individual medal. And it's who makes decision as to which athlete are honored with the statues. I think it's come down to the Ministry of Sports. The Ministry of Sports and her advisors, headed by Babsy Grange. Not sure if not she individually, but she have a team around her who work with her in the Ministry of Sports, and they look at the achievements of this athlete over there and decide. They come back down to the Ministry of Sports. But Babs Grade is the head of that department. And I think she can have a ruling to say, hey, you're giving Asafa while leaving out Belen Walker and Hilton and the young Hemmings. Hemmings was a one earliest champion. Remember the exact year, but as a champion. And also, I think about 1918, I don't remember the exact year. 2000, I don't want to get the wrong year, but she was a world champion. But I can remember, Diane Hemmings won the 4 hurdles in 1996 Olympic Games, and she came second in 2000. She lost the title to the Russian called Irina Privalova. And also, Millen Walker won the 4 hurdles in 2008 and on the World Game in 2009. Millen Walker, Olympic and world champion. And I think she deserves a statue as well. And then we're going to see after Asafa is next. But the question after Asafa, who is next? We'll be looking to see who will be next. All right. So I think on that note now, we're going to wind down Sports Spectrum for another Saturday. And today's Sports Spectrum inside the Dudley Thompson Show. And again, we're going to see one of Cheese Manita at 8'5". He'll be running come 2020 when she'll be a 6-year-old. And for those who don't know, horse racing, every single thoroughbred racing around the world, everybody have birthday one time. Every single thoroughbred. All right, thank you, Max Fog. All right, for those who don't understand horse racing, every single horse racing around the world, everybody have birthday the same day. You're 1 year older, New Year's Day. So right now, she's a Manita is 5 years old. So come the 1st of January, she'll be a 6-year-old. All right, so every single race in Jamaica, no, around the world, have birthday one time. Everybody have birthday one time. All right, you care when you're born, you have birthday one time. You know, so she's a Manita of a 5-year-old mare. Come the 1st of January 2020, she'll be a 6-year-old. But the question is, can she dominate at age 6? Like she's doing now? Or maybe our handlers may want to retire her this year. The plan was retire her from this year, but when she's running, they are having second thoughts. But with the way how she ran today in the Diamond Mile, in the richest racehorse in the Caribbean, they may have been third and fourth thoughts of retiring this great, outstanding queen of local racing. She's a Manita. All right, so we're going to wait and see again with the statues again. All right, so on that note, we come now to the end of Make We Talk Sports. No, Sports Spectrum, I beg your pardon. And today it is brought to you, of course, by
all your pharmaceutical needs and much more, go to 3 Miles Pharmacy at shops the 3 and 4 3 Miles Plaza, and they're located at 176 Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11. Or you can call 758-6645, that's 758-6645, or 758-0681. That's 3 Miles Pharmacy. They're willing to go the extra mile just for you.
The big album, The Ultimate Paul Hamilton and Friends, now available, featuring Paul Hamilton,
Oh, baby, baby, so I would.
Admiral Tess,
I was glad.
Wotan Warrior,
Time has come.
Sam Buttercup,
As close as I can.
Upton James,
Girl of my dream, where are you?
Michael Rutherford,
Jamaica nice, it feels like paradise.
and Proactive.
Bang to bang, the rock come down,
The Ultimate Paul Hamilton and Friends. Get your copies now.
count on me. Say you're at a first night party.
Distributed by VP Records. Just call 954-966-4744. Check out this EP by upcoming artist Nobleton, entitled Word Sound.
What we do to make the world go round, yeah.
Word Sound and the Power.
Word, sound, and power. Every minute, every hour.
More love.
More love.
Spoken word and more. For bookings, you can call 530-3682. Distributed by Zoja on the Bright Star Entertainment label. That Word Sound, the big EP by Nobleton. Get your copies now.
No matter what your mind can see, I believe it can be a
Nobleton said, go for your goal. But the man called Nobleton was say, hey, go for your goal. Here we go. Go for your goal.
go for your goals. Yeah. But never lose your soul. No. Keep your goals inside. Yeah. And reach for the sky. Yeah. Sky is all the limit. Anything you want in a life, you can achieve it. Work hard and believe it. Just believe it. If you want a big car and a big bike, house up on a mountain high, the most I will provide. The most I will provide. Go for your goals. Yeah. But never lose your soul. No. Keep your goals inside. Yeah. And reach for the sky. Yeah. So put your shoulders to the beat. Work hard your honesty. And never grudge a man for anything you see. Cause anything you have, you can achieve it safely. The most I will provide your wants and needs. Bob Marley, that mean you can make it. You see more, that mean you can make it. I start from Merlin City. So get up, go there and get it. Go for your goals. Yeah. But never lose your soul. No. Keep your goals inside. Yeah. And reach for the sky. Yeah. You can achieve what you want to, believe what you want to in life. You can achieve what you want to, believe what you want to. Work hard if you want to survive.
call him Nobleton for you. Must go for your goal by Nobleton. Go for your goal. Here we go.
Bob Marley, that mean you can make it. Usain Bolt, that mean you can make it. Asaf Merlin City, so get up, go there and get it. Go for your goal. Yeah, 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 yeah. But never lose your soul. No, 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 no. Keep your goals inside.
Yeah, man, we call him Nobleton there for you. One called Go for Your Goal by the man called Nobleton. Well, woman, hold your faith. Mama bless. More song there from the man called Nobleton. And it's 96.1 on the FM. We're going to request here from Mama J over there in Portmore. You want to hear a song by Lloyd Robinson? Mama J from Portmore. Your song is coming up very, very short. Here we go. After this one from Nobleton.
Woman, you're a blessing and not a curse. You bring life to the earth. Woman, hold your faith. Mother of the earth, hold your faith. Woman, hold your faith. Mother of the universe, hold your faith. I love all your natural. You never do nothing immoral. You're a real African woman. Love how you take a stand, trying to find a solution to all life conditions. So woman, hold your faith. Mother of the earth, hold your faith. Woman, hold your faith. Mother of the universe, hold your faith. Although times so hard, have faith in the Lord, and He will give your just reward. Yeah. Have faith in the Lord, He will fill your bitter cup. So don't give up, don't give up. So woman, hold your faith. Mother of the earth, hold your faith. Woman, hold your faith. Mother of the universe, hold your faith. Each time I hear you pray, asking God to guide us along the way, it made me feel so happy. Each time I hear you pray, asking God to guide us along the way, it made me feel so happy. So woman, hold your faith. Mother of the earth, hold your faith. Woman, hold your faith. Mother of the universe, hold your faith. I love all your natural. You never do nothing immoral. You're a real African woman. Love how you take a stand, trying to find a solution to all life conditions. So woman, hold your faith. Mother of the earth, hold your faith.
Yeah, man, we call him Nobleton there for you. One called Mother of the Earth. Yeah, man, hold your faith. The man called Nobleton. Keep it locked 96.1 on the FM dial. We got a call earlier from a lady from Portmore. We call her Mama Jane. She's a Christian, mind you. And she's a past winner of What's the Verdict. Her name is Joy Mackenzie. And she say, despite the fact that she's a Christian, she want to hear a song from Lloyd Robinson. A song that was banned in Jamaica back in the 1960s. Not because of what the song was saying, but because what children were singing when the song was played. All right, it's called The Big Red Boom Ball, Lloyd Robinson. And this is the song.
Won't give you back your number. Won't give you back your number. Remember when we were in school? You were my playmate. You were my playmate. Teach us the golden rule to love one another like sisters and brothers. That is right. That is right. That is right. Right. Remember when we used to play on the playfield, on the playfield. I used to take away from you, you big red bumble, you big red bumble. You smile, oh yes, you smile, you smile, baby, you smile, and you cry, you cry. Remember when we were in school? You were my playmate. You were my playmate. Teach you the golden rule to love one another like sisters and brothers. That is right. Oh yes, it is. That is right. Oh darling, that is right. Right. But I won't give you back your number. I won't give you back your number. I won't give you back your number.
Yeah, man, come there from the lady called Joy Mackenzie. Yeah, man. And she's a noted Christian. And she want to hear this big song by Lloyd Robinson, The Big Red Boom Ball. And that song was banned back in Jamaica in the 1960s because of what children were saying. The song was saying one thing, and the kids were saying something totally different. Yes, Miss song. Fatty Boomer. Yes, it's Miss song. It's a remix of that rhythm. Miss Fuck, no song, man. It's a remix of that rhythm called Fatty Boom Boom. Song that they popular there by Stanley Beckford, Stanley and the Turbine fame. You have a brother there from Jamaica. We call him Black X. And this brother is advocating. Apparently, he passed the first hurdle. He's now advocating for Chief Taki to become a Jamaican national hero. Yeah, man. And we spoke to him recently about that. You call him Derek Robinson, Black X. And he's leading the charge. It is now being ratified in the St. Mary Parish Council. It got the nod there, and is now being moved to other parish councils to be ratified for it go to Parliament, and then it be voted on for Chief Taki to be added as another Jamaican national hero. Wish him all the best with that one, and Chief Taki will be added as a hero. All right, and for those who don't know Black X, where is Black X?
And people who have dreams.
And Black X did a nice dub poetry called is about a politician. And the man said, vote for me and I will do nothing. Sound familiar? Vote for me and I will do nothing. Black X.
Every great man have a dream, but some man have dreams, and people who have dreams turned out to be nothing. I am Black X, independent candidate. I can do nothing. So vote for me and I'll do nothing for you. Some people say they can do everything. In the end, they do nothing. So if you want a man who can do nothing, yet get everything done, vote for me. Because they be so to see me in there doing nothing that they will do everything to prove that I am doing nothing. Let's face it, the country broke. We owe too much money. Too much people now work, and who are work are paid too much tax. To all who now work, the answer is in you. You are unique. Every Jamaican is born talented. Prosperity is in your creativity. Our culture is modern and relevant to the world. Do what you do in a godly fashion. And when you plan, don't plan for one, plan for the entire population. Because the betterment of a country is greater, far greater than any one man's ambition. The secret is in giving, but don't give what you don't want to get. See it? Solve one problem and I still don't do nothing yet. So if you want a man, vote for me. I'll be walking and cutting ribbons, taking foreign phone calls, going in and out of meetings, and attending official functions, doing nothing. So if you see me and I don't remember you, don't feel no way. Because I'll be wasting so much time trying to remember you that by the time I remember you, I can do nothing. So if you want a man who can do nothing, vote for me. Imagine me doing my interview. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ian Boyne. Welcome to Profile. Today on Profile, we have independent candidate Black X. Black X, welcome to Profile. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me. Looking forward to the day when I'm going to sit in that chair and do nothing. But Black X, some people say we already have some people in there doing nothing. That's the point. They are imposters. That's my job. They can't do nothing better than me. So if you want a man who can do nothing, yet get everything done, vote for me. Because they be so to see me in there doing nothing that they will do everything to prove that I am doing nothing. I am Black X, independent candidate. Expect greatness or nothing. Mum is the word and Param Pinto is the game. Cannon.
Yeah, man, they call him Black X. They say, bad, right? The man say, vote for me, and they'll do nothing.
Decisions propel you, or decisions hold you back. Every great man have a dream.
The man say, vote for him, and he will simply do nothing.
Scientist.
Yeah, man, Black X there for you. It's 96.1 on this year FM dial. Black X.
Now ready.
The man says, vote for me. Just vote for Black X. And he just go in the chair and do nothing. What a man. What a way to ask for a vote. Everybody vote for Black X. And then put me in their chair. And just sit down there and just simply do nothing. All right. I wanna go up. I played a song some time ago. I don't know why I played the song and I got a rights I played on copyright content. I don't think I wanna play this song again. It's a mental. Back in the day, mental a song about Copy Duppy. Yeah, man. What I play that song? I get a sub thing there. Right, and sometimes when you're an artist, your name can have a impact. And whether you go forward or you stay exactly where you are. Before we go to that artist, we need to go to our news in news. All right. But here's something over from John Andrea Hutchinson. All right. Before we go forward, let's check out the news in news. Hopefully, we can hear something from Joan Andrea Hutchinson. Alrighty? Are we going to hear it from Joan Andrea Hutchinson?
Yeah,
Yes, yes, I will cook. Here we go.
Your health is a wealth and love.
This is Newsy News, first, fair, tasty, and fast.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joan Andre Hutchinson with the latest news. Residents of Guango Leaf District in St. West woke up to a gruesome find this morning. The naked body of what appears to be a man, about 35 years, of dark complexion, approximately 5 feet 9 inches in height, was found chopped into about 159 and a half pieces, tied in a blue crocus bag and hanging from a large gillep tree. The naked body, clad in a blue shirt, black jeans. I'll read that again for you. The naked body, clad in a blue shirt, black jeans, and a pair of sneakers, had a stab wound to the back and a slash across the right side of the face. The victim's feet were bound, the hands tied behind the back, and he was gagged with a red sock. The words, "I catch you now, you brute," were carved along the spine with a sharp implement. Now, up to news time, the police who were early on the scene and who had a hard time pulling the knot in the crocus bag had not ascertained a motive for the killing, but they strongly suspect suicide. In other news, the Jamaica Association of Obia Practitioners, JAO, has been launched. President of the association, Breda Fitzy, said such an association is needed at this time to protect the rights of practitioners of this noble craft and to increase public respect for the work of its members. He noted that the association has hired a collection agency because, and I quote, "The amount of politicians we trust off with Isla win election. The amount of don't speak name businessman we trust off with Isla success. And the amount of woman we trust out with Isla time man. And that make we can prosper. I will hope you're your fanny." That was Breda Fitzy, president of the Jamaica Association of Obia Practitioners. And with that, we come to the end of this evening's newscast. News just in. An inmate of one of the island's penal institutions is suing the Ministry of National Security and the Jamaica Constabulary Force for unlawful arrest. Adolphus Lightfinger, who was sentenced to 6 months in prison in the halfway tree court in May for robbery with aggravation, said he was given a raw deal by the security forces. He's also suing the Church of Mount Raffle for misleading advertising. According to Lightfinger, he attended a church fun day where it was clearly advertised that one of the attractions would have been grab bag. Lightfinger said he was tired. He said he was very tired of being called "dirty thief in why" by the people in his community, and so he was excited to see that his main occupation was being legitimized at a church function. Having grabbed the bag of the pastor's wife, he proceeded to run. He was chased, held, and arrested by the police. And now for a look at what's happening in the world of sports. The hockey match between Real Jamaica and Pia Pia Jamaica, scheduled for today, was called off as one of the teams turned up with 10 Dutch pots of ackee and saltfish, festival, bammy, and ginger beer. When interviewed, the team's coach told our sports department, "But we went things say a hockey match. We didn't think say it was a race to see who could and yam the most hockey. And we not hit from man because we have met space for yam down the hockey." And now for a brief look at the weather. Despite predictions of drought by the Florida-based International Weather Institute, I see my granny fall and run up and down and take roost early. I see some madans run up and down and gather food. And I see the dog then come in and take seed. So you know say big rain a go bus. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the news. News will next be heard at... When we ever get news next again? News will next be heard anytime we have more news because the newsroom said they're tired to make up story.
Newsy News, first, fearless, tasty, and fast.
All right, 96.1 on the FM band. That was our good friend there, Joan Andrea Hutchinson. And we must say, a good friend who passed on recently, and we call him Bluebells from Portmore. One of a song called You Must Idiot. And the man, let's say the man passed on recently. Bluebells there for you. To his family there of Bluebells. Yeah, man. Good, outstanding singer. He used to sell pictures in 3 miles. Yeah, man. They call him the Bluebells. And he passed on earlier this year. So, reminder of who his big song was a song called a song called You Must Idiot. What a song by the Bluebells.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Alright. Brother and sister, what are you fighting for? Sit there and study over tribal war. Your guns and ammunition, you must lay down. Babylon kingdom, bound to fall, you must idiot. Fighting against your brother man, idiot. Fighting against your sister, yeah, idiot. When you run from, drive away the president. Do you want come capture my resident? Brother and sister, I had done no wrong. Brother and sister, I had done no wrong. Boy, boy, what are you fighting for? Boy, boy, what are you fighting for? Brother and sister, what are you fighting for? You sit there and study over tribal war. Your guns and ammunition, you must lay down. Babylon kingdom, bound to fall, you must idiot. You're fighting against your brother man, idiot. You're fighting against your sister, idiot. Then you run, come, drive away the president. Do you want come capture my resident? Brother and sister, I have done no wrong. Brother and sister, I have done no wrong. Boy, boy, what are you fighting for? Boy, boy, what are you killing for? Then you run, come, drive away the president. Do you want come capture my resident? Brother and sister, I had done no wrong. Brother and sister, I had done no wrong. Boy, boy, what are you fighting for? Boy, boy, what are you fighting for? Brother and sister, what are you fighting for? Sit there and study so much tribal war. The guns and ammunition, you must lay it down. Cause Babylon kingdom, bound to fall, you must idiot. Fighting against your brother man, idiot. You're fighting against your sister, idiot. You run come, you drive away the president.
Yeah, man, they call him the Bluebells. Song called You Must Idiot by the Bluebells. Now we can say the late Bluebells he passed on recently. All right, and the family, our condolences, the passing of the Bluebells. All right, on that note, one more thing before we go, and this is it. This is indeed it. Here we go. This is it.
Well, I see by the clock on the wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye. Goodbye. So long. So long. Farewell. Farewell. Adieu. Adieu. Be steady, take care. Stay loose. I do hope you're